Rolling easy, back in the easy garage, back at you. We're on the air with Chewy. As you can see from my weekend videos up here, I'm getting organized. We're going to bring out some more blister packs, some blue cards out of the tubs. And I did change a setting on my phone for the magnification. So if it's better, let me know. Let me know in the comments. But I got a box in today, another box. And I wanted to just share it with you. Didn't want to just open it and put the stuff away. You guys might be interested on what I purchase and whatnot. And then after this, I need to show you something I found on this wall. It's very interesting. And I am mind blown. I'm boggled. So wait till I show you. It freaked me. It's disappointing, but it's freaking me out. I don't understand how it happened, but you're going to want to stay tuned and watch that. So let's open this one up. We got some loose cards for the wall. Definitely some upgrades, and there's a Holy Grail in here. It's not in the best condition, but it's a car you don't see every day. But I needed it as a filler, so I had to purchase it. Let's see what these cars are in here. Throw them in the box. Ooh. Oh, got a lot more cars than I thought. All right, first up, let's do this one. This one I needed. I have one with small wheels, and it is in its little baggie from the Larry Wood collection. But I don't have this one with the large wheels. I know I got off work. My nails are dirty. Sorry, guys. But this is your California Custom. Made in Malaysia. With larger wheels than the smaller ones. So I was missing that. I've been hunting it for a while. Came up, so jumped on it. Jumped on it. Here's another we'll stay on this California Custom. Here's another one I did not have for the wall. Now this one is the basic wheel. Most of your California Customs came with real rider tires. This one's basic wheel, and this has been eluding me. And as soon as I seen it, I said I have to have that. Very cool. You don't see them with basic wheels that often. It is a variation, and it's also made in Malaysia. What do we got next? Okay, I bought this. I don't believe it's an upgrade. I think mine's cleaner, but I purchased this because I was doing my, eventually I'm going to do a tabletop of my childhood collection photo I have, and the Maxi Taxi is in that photo. So even if it's in rough condition, it can go in the, I'm going to build a big acrylic display case and set up the track and everything the way it is in the photograph. If you haven't seen that, you can check that out in my very earlier videos. But I needed the Maxi Taxi to go in that little diorama. This, I don't know why I bought it. I have plenty loose and one in a blister, and the way it was displayed, it was hiding behind a car, and I thought it might have been the set car. But it is your common Pro Circuit. This comes off the carded cars, and it's not the one out of the set, I don't believe. I have to double check, but I should have stayed away from that, but I had to jump on it. This I couldn't pass up. Nobody else was bidding, so I grabbed the Dixie Challenger. Don't really need it. I have it in blister and in probably mint condition. And this one's not totally mint. It's nice. Made in Malaysia. Plastic base. It does not have the rebel flag on the top, which if it did, they'd probably be, they would have been bidding higher. This one has the rebel flag on it. This was a little dispute because the car before I wanted to bid on, and then, oh, it's a long story. Anyway, I ended up with this Dukes of Hazzard. You got your 01 General Lee. It's a little, you pull this back and then the wheels spin. This is not what I wanted, but I wanted the other one, but at least I ended up with one of them. And there's your General Lee. Okay, this is upgrade for the wall. If you've seen a couple videos back, I got the good old camper truck, the rare variation with the brown base, but my white was a little rough, so I needed to upgrade it. So I grabbed this little minty blister pool. I mean, this thing is mint. You can feel it. When these cars come out of the blister, you can tell, you can feel them. So I needed that. The little upgrade. Here's another, should be an upgrade. Yes, it is. Hard to come by. They're getting very expensive. The plastic base is more common, but the metal base, and especially in the blister pack. There's your GMC motorhome with the, yeah, it's so shiny it looked chrome. It looked plastic. That is your metal base GMC motorhome. Not totally mint, but it is definitely an upgrade to mine. It's got, it, well, it looks like it doesn't have play wear. Might just have blister wear where it was rubbing around in there. Very slick. Nice GMC motorhome, of course, made in Hong Kong. And last up, this one's a toughie, another California custom. This is your blown Camaro in red. Man, this car is tough. This car, when this thing comes up for auction, people are bidding and bidding and bidding. This one's got a couple little chips here and there, some on the front, but as a filler, with the price of these cars, I could not pass it up. I mean, you don't even see them come up that often. When they do, they go skyrocket through the roof. Blown Camaro. All right, let me show you my mystery from the wall. A little confusing to me and a little sad. I was taking the cars down, as you know, and going through the protect the packs, and sometimes I'll upgrade if they're getting yellowed or they look rough with the new protectors I bought. So I go through and reorganize. They get out of whack, so I like to keep them in 5 deep and do a row of, they were rows of 90. I moved them down to 95 and left a couple so they're not hanging off the shelf all the time. I can rotate them better. But I come across one that was up in the center. It wasn't hanging on the end. It wasn't all the way in the back. I don't know how this happened. It is a one of the Atkins packages, like I told you about. Now this sticker is, I mean, it looks wonky, but the outside was dry. And when I looked at it, I could see some moisture in it. It's still there because I just did this. See the moisture? And it was inside the package. How it got in there, I have no idea. And this card was not the best card, but it was on the card. And I have it mint, so I loved having it on the card. But look at this. there was moisture inside the protector pack. I don't know how, and it's I mean, it got nasty in there. None of the other cars did this. It's so weird. You can see the wrinkling. I mean, there's nothing, there's moisture inside the bubble. Excuse me. So I know mine's mint, but it's so wet. It's wet and damp. So that all I can do is open that. Look at this. It peels like wet. How this happened, I have no idea. Very strange, unless there was, I don't know how it got in this Protecto, but I'm definitely not going to use this Protecto again. And now I will have to check it. Look, it even fogged up the windows. The windows are fogged up. There's moisture in there. And the car's wet and damp. But nothing else. It's not like water was leaking on it. Somehow something got in there. In here and it was just wet. You can see the water spots. Can you see them down there? Right inside. That's inside the plastic that I just wiped off. Very crazy. I don't know how that happened. It's so weird. But anyway, we'll take a look at this model. It has opening doors. Now I don't have it in a blister anymore. It's made in Malaysia. So now I have this one. I have to look at my other one. I think it's mint. It's mint loose, but I'll blow this out, and if the windows clean up, we'll call it mint loose blister pull, and then upgrade mine if I even need it. But that puzzled me. Just wanted to make that video. Didn't want to open anything, a box, and you guys not see it before it got put up on the wall. But thank you guys for watching, subscribing. Chewy says, thank you very much. And stay easy. Don't forget, keep on turning them Hot Wheels.